Hey, you guys, we're here with motherfucking Relish Milan.
Yes.
How are you, Relish?
I'm good.
Hi, this is actually my first time, meeting you.
Yeah.
But I think you did bump me.
I did.
You
right
did
on
bump
stage.
me, yeah.
And one of these clips, every time I watch it, I think, oh my God, I kicked him. I don't think it was a big kick, it was a tiny little kick.
A tiny little kick. Well, you know what? Let's do a cheers, Relish.
Right.
We're going to do a cheers for, first of all, bitch, you are doing your thing on my house.
Thank you.
Viceland, you guys, he's on every Wednesday. See this pretty face at 10, what is it, 10:30?
Yeah.
10:30
on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays on Viceland. So yeah, let's cheers to that. Yes. Yes. So wait, Relish, let's talk. How you got in the house to Milan?
I started going to Vogue nights with one of my best friends named Kelly. She's the fish, the cisgender females. You know, we gotta be politically correct.
Shout out to the cisgender females.
Yes. And but no, I was going with her, and I just wanted to be a fag and cut up. And there was another member, CJ. He's a twister in Milan. He saw me voguing. He kept calling me no noise. I was really light. He was like, that was the Milan way, being light as a feather. So then I started going to rehearsals, and then
I've been talking from you a little bit more, Relish. Speak up a little bit.
Oh, because I'm low.
You're a little low.
I'm light.
So because I like what you said. You said you are soft as a feather.
I'm soft.
The Milan way.
Yeah.
So for the people who didn't hear, how did you get Milan one more time? For the people who
so let me I gotta project because that's not Michael Jackson. No, but I was going to Vogue nights with one of my really good friends, Kelly. She's a fish, and she vogues. Cisgender female, like I said. We gotta be politically correct.
Yes.
And no, but I was voguing with her. I would come out, you know, cut up, and then CJ, he's a twister in Milan. He saw me voguing, and he and her kind of brought me to the house.
Okay, the house in Milan.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how did you get on the motherfucking show, My House? How did that come about? Like, how did you get? Because you know, a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say, negative. You know how the girls talk. I know you heard. So, like, how the fuck did you get that gig?
Because I'm blessed and highly favored. Listen.
I know that's right.
All I know is I'm pretty sure I was assessed like everybody else was, and I know how to sell it. And I'm just me. My sell it is honesty. I'm me. I went on there. I didn't do anything special. I just people involved with the show would watch me. They watched my clips. They saw a few things, and they hit me up and liked what they saw. And then we spoke, and I spoke with the director, Elegance, at the time. And
at the time.
Well, he still is Elegance.
Okay.
He still is. I'm just using a lot of words. I probably shouldn't. But
okay.
But Elegance, me and I spoke, and then we kind of hit it off. So that was it. I just, you know, some people watch. Some people actually do watch and pay attention to my performance, and those people took notice. And also, I speak well, and I'm honest, and I speak from my heart, and I really love what I do. So.
Now, you are a dancer, a choreographer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long you been dancing?
Since I was like 4.
Technically. So this is your job of choice? Like that's what you do for work? Like you're a choreographer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like who did you work with? Drop some names for us.
I don't do people. I'm on the local level. I'm the one in your schools training your kids. I'm the one in your after school programs training your kids.
Okay.
That's what I do.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
Okay, what ages?
So I've done ballet for small kids. Like that's the smallest I've worked with. And I've done maybe 2 to 12. Those are the smallest ages. And I work with kids throughout all ages and adults. Like I've been doing this since I was in high school, teaching technique or teaching hip hop or teaching anything, you know, brushing up people's ballet and all these other things from what I learned. So that's what I've done.
Oh, so you're a ballet dancer.
I'm a dancer. I'm a prodigy and what's the word I'm looking for? I'm a child of the streets, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in the projects, and I learned how to dance in the projects. And I had people,
what projects?
Brookline, Brook Ellen.
Okay.
Yes.
You're a Brooklyn boy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now on the show, Relish, why does Alex make all those faces? First of all, is there anything against you guys? Because it looks like that on the show, in the camera show. The looks don't lie. So what is all those bad looks? Like, what's up?
Listen, I can't speak for anybody but myself, so okay. I don't know what it is. And I think even on the episode you hear me say, I don't know what the shade is with Miss Alex. You hear me say that because it's genuine. I don't really get it. But if there is shade, and if shade is reading off on TV, to me, I'm just oblivious to it. I don't really know why.
Do y'all know do y'all know each other or?
No, I mean everybody knows Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Alex is Alex. Alex is.
You know of him,
meaning. Yeah, you know what I mean. Everybody knows of Alex. We and especially in the Kiki scene, we tend to look to people in the real scene. We put them on not a pedestal, but for me, I look at the talent. So everybody's looked at his talent and his body of work. But I'm just a kid who won latex a few years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna get into that. Congratulations! You came out in 2016,
right?
And you won the ball.
Yeah,
you won that night when you came out.
Well, I won the category.
The category was
Between Vogue Femme,
okay.
And they didn't finish it. And then my house, we all won overall. Yeah.
That Milan way, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. Now, how did you feel about the whole Milan breakdown, that split, when the Vitos and everybody left? How did you feel about all of that and the house shifting and going different ways?
I mean, it's ballroom. I think you expect it to happen. You know, I feel like ballroom mirrors the real world. And when crazy stuff's going on, it goes on and relates in your house. But to be honest, I was like, at the time I was going through a lot of personal stuff. And what they were going through as a house really didn't pertain to me specifically. I think the breakup, if everybody paid attention, happened more so with the Southern chapters. And you know what I mean? Like, if you realize what happened, it really didn't have much to do with me or my performance category. It's just a break in the family. So
what was the situation? What happened? Like why did it go left per se? Like, was egos involved? Was people just wanted to do their own thing? Like what happened?
I honestly have no clue. If it's in my opinion, I feel like it all runs down to miscommunication. Usually, any family scuffle runs back to communication.
Mm-hmm.
And where I fall into that is that I didn't have the communication to know what the issue was. So all I knew was that there was a rift in our house, and you know, on the outside level, it's huge, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's Milan is broken up. This house is in shambles, X, Y, Z." But for us, it was what it was. So I was still doing what I had to do. I still had to work. I still had to walk functions. I still was.
Did it affect you? The Milan breakdown? Not
really, because even in any house or any organization I've been a part of, I've always kind of been to myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm family when I have to be, but I'm pretty much to myself most of the time. So
okay,
that was good.
You guys on Facebook Live, we're here with Relish. You guys from my house on Viceland. You guys. Now, Relish, what is the backlash? Are you getting backlash from this motherfucking reality show? What's up?
I don't know. Am I?
I mean, I'm hearing a lot of stuff in the background. I'm hearing it. I'm Vicky G. I hear a lot of things.
That's good, though.
Yeah, that's why we booked you. Because you're controversy. Yes, they're talking about you. So, Relish, they saying that you're a sore loser. They say it a lot. Why are they saying that about you, Relish?
Misguided notions, preconceived notions, assuming. People don't know you, they can assume. I think if we go off what we saw on the show, then you can assume that I'm a sore loser, but you'd have to be there to figure it out.
Now, when that happened on the show, because that's where the people saw it on the show. That clip, you was saying, you felt how you felt. You was giving kind of like, what to me you was giving. I'm confident, bitch. I should have won. I'm a dancer. That's what I got from it. But you showed kind of like you was like a kind of sore loser a little bit. Like you should have won. It was shady. Why did you feel? You felt like that?
I don't think towards anybody in particular, but I think the category for that night was old school classic Vogue. It was no tricks. It was no stunts. They didn't want spin dips. They wanted classic Vogue. So at the moment, I think when you lose anything, I'm a Virgo. So I'm very honest. How I feel at the moment is how I feel. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And it really don't matter to me what other people think about it. So in that moment, I was upset. I'm like, I gave you classic Vogue.
Yeah, I gave you classic.
Point blank, period. And maybe I was a little Azalea Banks about it, but it wasn't about anybody else. It was, I critique myself so harsh. So when I don't win, it's like I should have won. Right. It doesn't always have to be the judge's fault, but even that night, I just was like, fuck them.
Yeah.
And not personally, but it's ballroom. It's ballroom. Even you get hyped up And even after the hype leaves of you leaving the floor, I'm still in character mode. I'm still, walking past people like, and I hug them. When I get off the floor, I don't hug people automatically. I wait for the countdown.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hug you like, oh, hey, sis. But before that, I don't know. Why do I know you? And sometimes I still carry that. But
that was the clip where the shade from Alex, when she was looking at you funny, that was the clip. Do you think that has I think she was probably giving this ballroom girl, why are you so mad? Do you think that's where she was coming from? No? Okay. Are we going to see more of you two on the show going at it or doing anything? Like, because...
I don't mind. I really don't have anything negative built up about anybody. Like, I don't have time for it. I'm trying to get this chicken. That's really it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm here. If anybody has a doubt, which I don't know of, and if anybody's hating, which I don't know of, and if anybody has any issues, which I don't know of, I don't know of it. I'm still, you know what I mean? Like, so, and it's not to him personally. I'm just saying on a level because maybe there is shadow, maybe there isn't, but I don't know Alex, and I don't have an issue with Alex. If there is an issue.
What did you take from the looks when you saw the clips on the show and the people, the feedback? I know you've seen it.
No, I saw it. I think I was upset at that time, and I'm very confrontational in those moments. I feel like I try not to be confrontational in those moments. I feel like if we don't know each other, and I don't know you, and I don't know you, then there's no need for the look. And if you don't know me, then I have to assume that, like they said, I've heard people say that whole look was about, oh girl, well, it's ballroom, you need to chuck up and get over it.
Said that.
But only if you know someone can you say that to them. If you don't know someone, then how could you have the intention of going, the look is like that? And that's what I mean. So if there is an issue, it has nothing to do with me.
It has nothing to do with me.
I love everybody. And I mean that genuinely. Like, I don't mean that with any shade. I've been through a lot in my life. I don't have time for that. I really don't.
I know that's right. Who do you look up to in the ballroom? Like, who were you watching? Miss Pussycat. Who were you watching? Relish?
I wasn't, early on, I wasn't really into Femme Queen performance because I didn't really know the history behind it. So I got into it because my cousin is somehow related to Toro.
Toro Miyaki? Mm-hmm. Okay.
In this...
Shout out to Toro Miyaki Mugler.
In this ghetto, conundrum of a world, he's related. And she was showing my cousin a clip. Mm-hmm. And I watched it on YouTube. It was like back in the day, YouTube. Early YouTube. When the clips was on.
The clips. Was you watching Andre DVDs?
Yes. I was watching...
Okay.
Sugar Champagne. I was in there.
So you know your history.
I know my history.
Okay.
I was studying.
You're Milan. You better know your history.
We don't have a choice.
All right. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I watched Toro, and I wasn't really into soft and cunt then. And back on YouTube, there wasn't suggestion clips. So when you found something, you had to sit there and search the video. Like, okay, what do I hear? I'm gonna type that in. Mm-hmm. And I heard some names, so I typed them in, and I came across Pony versus Naomi. This is at Esco's. The infamous clip where she's doing that.
Yeah. I love that's why I was there that night.
Oh my God.
Yes, that was a fab night. I feel like it used to be so fab.
That's what drove me to it. That one clip, and there was another clip called Vogue Classique. They was doing some new way, old way stuff. That got me into it, but yeah, that video alone, I started like getting more into wanting to see what it was. And at first, I wanted to be dramatic. I danced. I felt like, and the only dip I had that was dramatic was like a cartwheel into it. It was late. A cartwheel into it. I was just doing whatever. You know? And then I realized later on that there was nothing wrong with being feminine, so I should embrace it. And as I started doing that, Prince became my everything in ballroom.
Prince. Shout out to Prince. Is Prince still a Milan?
He's a Mugler.
Mugler, okay. Oh, that's how I've been off the scene for a minute. I don't even know. Yes. He's a Mugler. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Okay. I think it's a good fit. Yeah, he's doing his thing. But no, even still now, Prince is still my inspiration. But then I didn't really pay attention to many people out there. Like I love Ricky Allure. I love Sanaya's performance. I love Lola Ebony. I love Lola Ebony. You gotta.
From Jersey.
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to Lola.
Yes.
Yeah, you live for. Okay.
It's the body.
Femme queen, sexy.
Yeah, it's a few people I really love, but
any new girls?
Like Kiki Scene or like.
Cause that's Kiki seen your Louboutin. Shout out to Louis. Yes.
They
Are you mother, father of the house, or anything like that? Or are you just in it?
And I'm the leader, Mr. Leader. I'm the old girl.
It's the old girl in it. Okay.
Teaching new tricks.
Teaching new tricks. Now, first of all, you have some pretty teeth.
Thank you.
I want to say you have some pretty teeth, and your beard is sickening.
I just tried to get a little sharp on.
It's looking like Philly. It's giving me Philly. Oh. Yeah. So what's next for Relish? Are you going to go back on season 2? If it's a season 2, are you going to come back and show us more? And what's going to give us that storyline? What can we expect from Relish Milan on the show?
Season 2, well, we have to see. Everything I think is still in the works. So when y'all know, I'll know. You know.
Would you want to be back?
Definitely. I'm pretty sure I'll be there. You'll see me. He said my teeth are nice, and people want to see nice teeth on TV.
I think they do too. Yeah.
No, but I'm dancing. I think I spent a lot of time. I won't say giving back, because that sounds really weird. But I spent a lot of time working with kids and working with people in the projects and working in LGBT services somehow, some way, doing something to give back. So I think now is the time that I'm focusing on me. So I have a bunch of video projects I'm putting out. I try to put stuff out on YouTube, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, all these things just regularly, just to keep people excited about Vogue. And it wasn't necessarily about me getting famous or me being it was just really, I love doing this and it makes people happy. So I have random people that always write me and tell me, seeing you does this, X, Y, Z.
What's the dopest message you ever got to touch her? Like, I'm here. Like,
sometimes people send a lot of personal things. Like, I feel like God works in so many mysterious ways, and people write deep stuff. Like, people dealing with abuse on many levels, and I was sexually abused when I was a kid, so I get that.
I was gonna get to that, but go ahead.
I was sexually abused when I was a kid. I had a lot of things going on. I think a lot of people in this community fall in those same confines. And even in the scene, you have a group of people that still don't have people they can connect with. They don't fit in. You know what I mean? So I get a lot of those people. Mm-hmm. Like, I see something in you. Mm-hmm. They don't know what it is, but they do. And we get to talking. And I don't know. I can't, because there's a lot of personal stuff people say all the time. There's some people that don't have the will to live anymore. Sometimes seeing you, and even if it's only on TV and we haven't been on that long, just seeing the show, people been like, you giving me something, to live for.
Now, Relish, the sexually abused stuff, was it someone in your family?
It was someone close to my family, yeah.
Okay. And did you, because I hear a lot, Pressure, shout out to Pressure, she talked about her story on the show.
I saw.
Yeah. So, did you tell? That's the question that right. And that's why?
Because of who the person was, and also I was always very different. Like, I won't say flamboyant, but I was always just different than everybody, even other gay kids. I was just always a little different, and I had to deal with a lot of people judging me, or people really being down or hard on me. Like, you're not like everybody else, and people want to point that out. And especially when you're a young black man, you live in the projects, you live in Brooklyn, and they want you to be virulent, strong, and manly, and
right. Relish is relish.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Relish, how long was the sexually abuse going on?
I don't really remember. Maybe a year, and not consistent.
Mm-hmm. The person is in jail now? No. Are they still around? No. Did you finally tell and it came out?
Yes. Me and my mom spoke, and after me and my mom spoke about it, I think my mom spoke about it.
You tearing up or look like
no, I'm not. But I'm always.
Your eyes are watery.
But I feel it here.
You feel it. Relish, come here. Are you okay.
No, but me and my mom spoke about it, and it made it a little easier. But then I learned that being open is what helps you heal with stuff. And then when you're open about stuff, you have nothing to hide. People can't use it against you, but you can't use it against you. So that's, I told my mother about it, and then now I'm just open. People ask me, like, okay. Or I'll say, like, because people need to know, like, you can go through these things, and these things cause many things that, people go through now. Mental illness, so many things happen because of abuse, trauma, when you were a kid.
Relish, did you talk to a therapist?
Yes.
Okay, I'm about to ask you, because some people, black people, I feel like a lot, because a lot of wealthy white people I like to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
They into therapy. They into that, and they be telling me like Black American people, you don't go to therapy. Sometimes go to drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm like, yeah, they don't. You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't, yeah.
And I even tell my friends that go through stuff. I'll be like, why don't you go see a therapist for your relationship? It's a relationship therapist. That's real.
Yeah.
So people they key about it. I'm like, it's real. Go
No,
talk
it
to
is.
somebody and see what the fuck is going on here. Because your friends clearly we can't help you, boo.
And so it's like right now everybody's wants to be familiarized with all these words pertaining to Black struggle and freedom and oppression and this and that, and nobody's paying attention to what's going on at home. And I think a lot of our personal issues need to be dealt with, and a lot of it they won't be cured in therapy, but therapy can help a lot of people. You'd be surprised how many people have anxiety disorders, how many people have post-traumatic stress disorder.
Or bipolar.
I went there and found out I had obsessive compulsive disorder on a different kind of level. You know what I mean?
So that's what they told you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to take anything for it? Like,
I could, but I don't.
You don't?
I mean, personal choices. I feel like there's other forms of medication that are more healthier than the medication that's available.
How do your family feel about you coming out when you came out when you was gay? What was that like?
Like, duh. It was like, duh. Like,
no, that's not. Don't say like duh.
no, but I mean, because
situation
you're right. You're right, and I'm blessed.
Everybody is not.
I'm very blessed to have. But I mean, that's what the reaction kind of was. It was like, duh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very blessed to have family that are accepting, but that doesn't mean that they made it easier for me to come out. I think, and that happens a lot with Black families. They can be accepting, but that doesn't mean it makes the environment easy for you to come out into. You know what I mean? Like, it was just stuff I had to deal with, and yeah. But when I came out, it was kind of like we already knew.
We already knew.
Yeah. I came out to my mom. She was kind of hurt. I didn't say anything before, but I was like, yeah, it's not about you.
Now, Relish, let's switch topics really quickly.
Yes.
You was a part of the New York City dance squad team that everybody know about, legendary out here. You was a part of that. Now, you was with Jelly and them. Shout out to Jelly. I actually like Jelly.
I love Jelly.
Why did you leave the team? Like, what happened with that whole situation?
Oh, these are in the vaults.
Yeah, I'm Vicky. I had to take it back.
I was always kind of older than a lot of people that I started dancing, even voguing with. I came into the scene. I was already 21.
How old are you now?
28.
You 28? I thought you was like 25, 24. You look good, bitch. You look good.
Thank you.
I didn't know you. I really thought you was like 25. Because I'm like 27, so you know. So now, go ahead.
No, but I don't know. It probably a combination of I was already older and I had stuff. Like a lot of, even with me in ballroom, my consistency it dwindles because I'm an adult. Like, not to say I'm an adult, but I'm really an adult. You know what I mean? And the stuff I have to take care of, it really needs to be taken care of, and I'm about that. When things need to be dealt with, they have to. So with dancing, a lot of it was just I procrastinate way too much, and I'm very lazy, and half of it was just time obligations. It wasn't nothing personal. I love Jelly. Dancing in the underground, it was amazing. Like we didn't win all the time. The teams I with wasn't like the number one team, but we worked really hard, and it taught me a lot as a dancer. It taught me a lot even with performance because I wasn't familiar with any of the girls or anybody. I didn't know really any gay people. Mm-hmm. So when I left my house, the first time I did was to work. I didn't go out to clubs. I went to make some money. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been used to doing. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'm rambling.
Yeah. No. What state gets you up? When you go, do you travel and do a lot of traveling for the ballrooms? Like, do you go to like Chicago? Do you play in LA? Do you play in DC? Do you play in Philly? What state gets you up, Relish?
I haven't traveled, and I'm going to. They'll see me out definitely this year, the remainder of this year into next year, traveling more because that's something I haven't really been able to do. But
what state would you want to hit and be like, bitch, I want you, bitch?
All of them. What?
Who you want, Relish, right now?
I don't like calling people out.
Call them out. We don't exclusive. Let's call one bitch out then. One bitch out.
I want to battle. I want the greats. I want like Ricky Allure. You know what I mean? Like, not to shade nobody younger, and it's not that I don't really pay attention, but you get to that point sometimes you get jaded and boring when you like my era is my era.
Got you.
And not that anybody's not great, because there's a lot of people coming up that I really love, especially these young ones from the Kiki scene that are just getting into the real scene. But sometimes I don't always pay attention to everybody, and that's kind of a psychological thing. Like, I don't really need to know what y'all doing. I don't come out that often for it to be like, well, I wasn't coming out that often for I don't know how to say that.
Go ahead.
I don't know how. Yeah, anyway, but I don't come out that often. And for me to give all of that, watching everybody's clips and premeditating what they're going to do wouldn't really work from what I do.
What you do?
My voguing is different. Like, my style is what it is.
I kind of get foxy.
It's sassy. I like to think I'm that auntie at the barbecue who came in a little late with the good food.
It's a good one.
And her body's new. It's fresh and new.
That's what you coming like.
And you got, it's still prissy. It's not too much. She's reserved still, but she got a little something. And she woke with a little jiggle. That's my performance.
That's your performance.
I can't watch other people for that. But I do love, like, the newer legends. Like,
who? Go ahead.
I love Baby Hurricane. These ones that are going into legendary status.
What about Boots?
I love Boots.
Pumps?
Pumps, I love Pumps. But I've battled Pumps a few times. Both nice teas.
Okay.
I love a Boots. I love Lollipop. I love Devo. Shout out to Ade. I want him back out. He's the one who brought me in the scene, actually. Like, Ade brought me in a lot of scenes.
Did he? Okay.
Not like that, but he brought me in the Kiki scene, and he brought me around my first functions. But even Ade, I would want... Who's new? I like Miles Volks.
You like Twisters?
I love Twist, but I don't pay attention to Twist at all.
Shout out to Prince Mizrahi.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to
Yes.
Prince. Now, Relish, where did you get the fucking name Relish? Let's talk about... Because somebody asked me on Gotti Mail. We have Gotti Mail where everybody send me different type of questions, bitch.
All right.
And if I like you, I don't really go there and I like you, so I'm not going to go there. But where did you get the name Relish?
It's a play of my real name. My aunt gave me, my cousin's aunt gave me that name when I was growing up. And my aunt used to call me that. And when I first started with MySpace and stuff, I didn't want my real name up there. I didn't want people in my business. So I just wanted my name to be Just Relish. But they wouldn't let me put that, so I put Just Relish. And everybody started calling me Relish after that.
Okay. Well, folks, I forgot we just got back on, we was on Facebook Live, and they want to know, Gotti must still want to know about the Soul Loser, because we didn't talk about that was on Instagram. Can we talk about your Soul Loser, because that was a big topic with you, Relish.
Okay.
Like your attitude as a diva. Is it a diva?
I think it was one instance where I think you gotta really have a complex mind maybe sometimes to realize that people are complex, and there can be instances when you lose and you don't take it well. Everybody in ballroom does not leave the floor like, yes, I lost. And it's not shade to other people when you express the fact that you felt like you should have won. This is an opinion, a feeling.
Right.
It's my opinion. It's about me. And your opinion about you is that I'm a sore loser. My opinion about me is that I had a moment when I felt like I should have won, and I expressed.
How many times do you have this moment, Relish?
I don't think I have it. No, you can go through my clips. Like the proof is always in the pudding. I don't gotta make up nothing. You go through the clips, you can see most of the time. And if I have a chance to hug, that's what I mean. Most of the time, I'm hugging, and I really love. I don't hate anybody. It's not like this girl votes down, so when she get up, I'm gonna throw her. I don't care.
Who's some of your ballroom girlfriends? Any ballroom fans, any ballroom twisters? Who are the girls that Relish fuck with? Like, we at the ball, we having a cocktail, or whatever you do, or just talking, socializing. Who is Relish girlfriends in the scene? Name me 3 bitches that Relish fuck with in the scene.
Well, Khalik. Khalik is a Balenciaga.
Balenciaga. I like, his Vogue.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my new favorite twister right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people can't just do 3. I love a lot of people. Like when I go to functions, I say hi to everybody. Warren, he's in Ebony. He used to commentate New York City. Some of the Kiki balls he did Vogue nights. There's a lot of people. I love Jelani. I really love Jelani.
What's y'all relationship like? Because they said that y'all was having a little situation. Y'all was in a relationship. Gotti Mail said y'all was in a relationship. And the whole big thing, is that going to come out? Is that going to play out on the show? My house.
Me and Jelani are not in a relationship.
No,
not like
clear
that.
It up.
Jelani's that's my baby, and not in a very platonic way, not in a romantic way. That's funny because I don't know how that. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't even talk about that.
You on the show now, boo?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what's going on.
Keep talking, y'all. Keep talking, please.
Now, if Milan gets shut down today tomorrow, Miss Relish, where would you go?
That's 8. I can't even count.
Double 007 love. You gotta give Tati T. You would just go 007.
But not even to feel grand because, to be honest,
already though. You only been out since 2016.
I wouldn't do that, and that's what I'm saying. Not ever to feel grand because I don't feel like I feel like somebody Tati has put in the work and boring to feel not that she's feeling grand, but to be like, you know what? Let me give it some time, and let people come to me or see what I want. For me, if the house broke down, anything happened where I had to go, and ripped from the house, and I had to be single, then I would stay single, and not because I love the house, but because.
So you've been out for 2016, Relish. In 2018, if the house gets shut down, you really would just stay at 007. You wouldn't do nothing else.
And I don't.
If it gets shut down, not off for you, you're not leaving, but you didn't get kicked out. If it gets shut down, Relish, you don't want to join another family-based house. You just want to stay alone.
I think for a minute, sometimes like you gotta figure out what it is what you like. Without a house, you gotta find out what you're voguing for. Whatever your category is, you gotta figure out what you're doing it for. And sometimes with the house structure, it pushes you a certain kind of way. You make obligations because your house wants you to do it. Your family needs you to do it. We walk and we gotta be consistent. And I think for me, it would just give me some time to do what I want to do, born-wise, solely what I want to do, not have it reflect on other people, and then see from there where I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I don't know. It's not that I don't look at any other houses. Like, all the houses I think are amazing for their own reasons. So I think if I decide to go a house, it just kind of be like who I've spent time with. And
what's some of your favorite houses?
I love Ebony. I love Ebony because, like I said, the proof is always in the pudding. Anybody can say what they want, but the Ebony's got somebody for everybody.
Right.
And that's how it's supposed to be. And they've been out, one of the longest houses that have been out. I love Miss Rahi because Miss Rahi gives me the popular crowd. The kids you go to school to see every single day. That's what Miss Rahi, especially back in the day when I was coming out, Miss Rahi was that thing.
Yeah, you had the little mama, shout out to her. You had the Laomi, shout out to her. You had the Tashana's, the Wands, Shoshana, like. That was the fucking Hollywood. Shout out to you from LA, Kelly. Like, you had the bitches.
You wanted to be a Miss Rahi.
Yeah, those were my bitches. Shout out to the house of Miss Rahi. Now, Relish, who was you a choreographer? You a dancer? I'm a private dancer, dancing for money. Now, who would you want to go on tour with? Or choreographer? You want to do their whole tour? Choreographer? What is it? Choreography. Yeah. They whole tour. Chris Brown. Yeah. Would it be Chris Brown? Would it be Beyonce? Or would it be Rihanna?
If we're doing dreams and it excludes people that are not living, my dream in life has always been to be on Janet Jackson's retirement tour.
She's on. No, she's not on tour anymore, right? No. I think she's on tour now.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna come back though. I know she's.
That's what I'm saying. This ain't the retirement. And even when this came out, I was like, "Why don't you make a video?" I'm like, I made a video, but I didn't get it together in time, and I chucked it up to it wasn't time yet. And when it's time for me, it's time for me. I don't gotta worry about I gotta send a video when Janet is ready to call Relish's name, she's gonna call it.
Now, is that your favorite person of all time?
I can't say favorite person, but I think as far as entertainment, delivery, setting records, setting new heights for Black people in general, Janet is up there. It's not always about the money, and I think people are missing that now. You can say up and down, my artist brought in all this money, and that's great, but you didn't grow up on your artist bringing in money. You brought up on what your artist influenced. Everybody right now is trying to give the 90s. The 90s wasn't about the money, and that's not the aesthetic that we're going with now. We're going with the champion hoodie, Tumblr aesthetic. That's struggle 90s. You want the music that everybody's emulating, that trap is emulating. That's struggle 90s. That's not money. You know what I mean? Like I lost my train of thought. I got passionate.
No, I know you got you.
I got passionate real quick.
Yes, are you into politics?
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Democrat, Republican, if you don't mind me. I know that's like a low key thing. People don't really talk about it, but
I don't know. I can't. I'm not either. I'm liberal. I voted independent. And usually I do. If I vote, I vote independent.
Why?
It depends on what the candidate is speaking about. I try to pay attention to what these people are really saying. It's like I'm always on a soapbox. I always got something to say about it, but sometimes I'm a conspiracy theorist in certain things. So I combine it to where I feel like it's safe. I vote, but I try to be honest. So I voted for Bernie Sanders, and I would have voted for him if he was in the last. If he made it to the finals, I would have still voted for him. And that's
You
just how
voted
I
for
felt.
Bernie, really?
Yeah.
I was a Hillary girl. I was close to Trump. I'm not gonna lie because I live for independent. I'm an independent. I like independency. I like what he stands for.
Mhm.
Because I was rich, I just like what he stands for.
No, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? But
I told people before, like when it first started, thinking about who to vote for when Bernie was out the water, and this is before Trump started. Well, let me not say before he started saying anything really negative. It's before I started really getting in deeper and paying attention to Trump. But I was like, if I had to vote for the two, I wouldn't vote for the lesser of two evils. Evil is still evil. You know what I mean? I wouldn't vote for Hillary, but with Trump, I know what Hillary is capable of doing.
She changed.
She.
I know the history about Miss. I know the history about I know her history, Relish, but she changed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that to Hillary.
I'm not nothing on her as a person, but do you want to? It's like the gamble. Republicans did a gamble to vote for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to do a gamble to vote for the Democrat just to have a gamble? You have to really get into what these people are speaking about. So if Hillary comes up with a master plan that I see working, action and reaction, result, all this stuff, then I'm voting for Hillary.
Vote for Hillary.
If she's not, then I can't do it.
I know that's right.
Well, I just know.
What's Wednesday night?
Wednesday night, 10:30, my house, Viceland, Relish. All the girls on there. We all on there. We doing our thing. We out here getting this chicken.
What's next for Relish?
Follow me on Instagram. Everything is Relish on Hot Dog. Relish,
is that really what it is? Everything's Relish on Hot Dog?
Well, Relish on Hot Dog is.
I like it.
Yes. Yes. Relish is, it is a play on my name, but Relish isn't just a condiment. It means savoring the moment, taking time to get into things, to really enjoy things instead of letting things pass you by so fast.
What's your real name, Relish?
Oh my God, I want to tell you.
Can you tell me behind the scenes? Can you whisper it to me real
You
quick?
might tell her.
Wait, I'm not going to tell her.
My name is Darrell.
Darrell. Okay, shout out to Darrell. Why you scared to say Darrell?
No, because then when people know you, the veil is gone.
I like to know everything.
You're right. When you open it, you got to be open. So my name is Darrell.
Thank you, Darrell. What's
Don't
good?
call me that.
Darrell, what's
I'm
good?
not answering.
What's good, Darrell?
Y'all don't know me like that.
Shout out to Darrell.
Yes.
Oh, Relish.
Relish, right.
All
You see,
right,
you
all right.
caught it.
Behind the scenes, I call him Darrell. Go ahead.
No, but
you have any shout outs?
I want to shout out to my mom. I don't know if she's watching this, but shout
let
out
her
to
watch it.
who I want to shout out.
Share this live, you guys. I know you're gonna watch it. Y'all know y'all like me to see your names pop up. Watch it, share it, comment. Let me know your feedback. Let me know how y'all feel about Relish. Let me know how y'all feel about the comeback of Vicky Gotti. Let me know. Relish, so you said shout out to your mom.
Yeah.
You look good, bitch.
Thank you.
Congratulations to everything.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on a Vicky Gotti exclusive.
Yes.
I love you, Relish.
I love you.